Next guest up is a gentleman coming to the stage. Not been doing it for a very long time, but I've heard good things about him. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Michael Burdi.
How you doing tonight? You know, I'm not doing so well. I spoke to the doctor. Said I have erectile dysfunction. But you know, in my case, it's not so much a physical problem, it is psychological. Yeah, so I figured if I can come here tonight and make one person laugh, you know, it might just cure me. You know, so not to put any pressure on you, sweetie, but my erectile is in your hands. You know, a lot of people have problems out there. You ever watch Dr. Phil? My wife loves watching Dr. Phil. I mean, fucking Dr. Phil, when couples come on, he's always ripping apart the husband, and I think my wife loves that. So when she missed the show one night, and she asked me what happened, I figured this is my opportunity to give her my rendition of what happened. Well, you've been cheating on your wife, mister. What do you have to say for yourself? Well, you know, Dr. Phil, my wife never wants to have sex. She never gives me head. Hold the tape right there. See, you've been holding out on me, Missy. See, if you'd have told me this when we first spoke, I'd have told you. You might have the steak at home, but if you ain't cooking it, he's going to go out for a hamburger. Now let's face it, we all know a hamburger ain't good for you, but sometimes you just want a Big Mac. Now, you need help, and I'll get you the help. I'll pay for it, but you need to go down on him. You know, I think women have an edge over men, and I blame the fashion industry. Because, you know, women have Spanx, they have girdles, and these bras that position their breasts in such a way. What do men have? I mean, we have nothing. But I have a solution for that. I call it the cross your crotch jock. And basically, with the cross your crotch jock, what it does is, it lifts and separates the testicles while thrusting the penis up and forward where you want it. Because let's face it, guys, first impressions are so important. And with the cross your crotch jock, you're putting your best features forward. But you know what really pisses me off? You ever watch old movies? You ever watch, would you like to cross your crotch jock, sir? You know, you ever watch old movies where they've got these Roman soldiers with British accents? I mean, do you ever wonder what the fuck that's all about? I mean, how do you figure that when you teach an Italian man how to speak English, he's going to have a British accent? See, I figure if William Shakespeare was going to be true to form, Romeo would sound more like Tony Soprano. Juliet, Juliet, wait for it now, Juliet. What the fuck are you doing up there? Down here, ready me for a fucking hour, you cunt. But you know, I've been married for 16 years. And let me tell you, after 16 years, that's when your marriage starts sucking. And that's when your wife stops sucking. But you gotta keep things fresh, you know? I mean, Dr. Phil says you gotta be spontaneous, you know? So I called the wife from the travel agency. I said, honey, get ready. We're going to Mexico. So she says to me, all right, I'm gonna shave the pills off my pashmina. Now, I really wish I knew what a fucking pashmina was. Because when she said she was going to shave the pills off her pashmina, I figured, how is that unlike when I snip the shitballs off my ass hair? So, anyway, I figure I'm going to go home and I'm going to do something special for the missus, you know? I figured, I'm going to shave my balls. Yeah, you know, I've never shaved my balls before. I mean, some of these young guys probably have, but I've never shaved my balls before, so I figured, how hard can it be, right? I'm going to start somewhere around my scrotum. But I just kept going. Yeah, I figure I ended somewhere just above my knee. And I came up just underneath my chest. What a fucking disaster. It looked like I was wearing black knee socks and a black tube top. Well, at least I was matching, right? So anyway, we get down to Mexico. And while Miss Fashionista's getting her nails done at the day spa, I figured I'm going to suck back about 24 oysters, you know, just to keep up with the festivities of the evening, you know. Oh, let me tell you, what a big mistake. Those oysters went right through me. I mean, I ran up to my room. I didn't know what I was going to do first, shit or puke. So I stripped down. Now follow me, please. I stripped down. I'm naked. I'm running to the toilet. I puke. I slip in my puke. I land on my ass, and I shit in the floor. Yeah. So now I'm lying in a puddle of shit puke. Well, what would you call it? Oh, for goodness. Well, when you tell the story, you call it whatever you want. So anyway, now I'm lying in a puddle of shit puke. I get up. I go to the shower, take a quick shower. I lift 50 pesos for the maid to pick it up. Grabbed a towel, plowed it into the corner, got dressed, and I went to the bar. Well, let me tell you, news travels fast in Mexico. Bartender turns to me and says, "Hey, amigo, did you hear what happened in room 242? Oh, yes, the fucking guy, he shit puke on the floor, he left 50 pesos for a Conchita Consuela to pick it up, man. Do you know the guy? Oh, yes, he's the fucking guy with the black knee socks and the black top top." But, before the show, I did have the opportunity to speak to a few of the guest members, and they were able to ask me some questions of a medical nature, mainly sexual. And I think it was this gentleman here that asked me why his boyfriend's penis tastes differently than his dog's. And so that's a very easy question to answer. You see, humans are omnivores and dogs are carnivores. Basically, your penis will taste like whatever you eat. Now, for instance, I drink a lot of red wine, so my penis is very fruity to the palate with a raspberry aftertaste and a smooth oyster finish. These gentlemen over here, they asked me why they enjoy to have things projected into their anuses while they masturbate. And you see, that's a very simple question to answer. Because you see, your scrotum is located close to your anus, and that's where your prostate gland is. And you're both homosexual. And I think it was this, it was this lady over here. She asked me why she requires to masturbate for 1 hour before going to bed. Now, sweetie, I don't really see there's a problem with that, but if I can, I'd like to suggest having sex with a man that wears black knee socks and a black tube top. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been great. You can let go of my erectile, and I'm going to go home and have sex with my wife. Thank you very much.